Hey, you guys. How are you guys doing tonight? It is me. Welcome back to my page. It's Tanya, licensed cosmetologist, trichologist, hair loss practitioner, stage 3 cervical cancer survivor, owner and operator of Taylor Sugar Butter Salon Suites. How you guys doing? Welcome to my page. Let's get started. So tonight, I wanted to talk to you guys about braids. It's a touchy subject, but my clients, the one who knows, knows. I talk about this all the time. I like to educate my clients, especially when I send them somewhere to get their hair braided because I don't braid no more. Had a bone tumor right there. And I broke my finger uh, 6 years ago. So I don't braid anymore. Um, so let's talk about braids for a minute. Now, when you go and get your hair braided, majority of the time, the braider tells you guys to come already shampooed and blown dry out, right? And sometimes they tell you no product in the hair, which got me like, now don't get upset with your braider for not shampooing and all of that stuff because they're not licensed, so they're not supposed to shampoo. But if you're going to shampoo your hair yourself, let me give you some tips. Okay, so here's the tips. One, a clarifying shampoo should always be your first shampoo. Maybe your second, depending on how long you went between shampooing your hair and like in a while. Like if you haven't used a clarifying shampoo in a couple of months, please use 2 clarifying shampoos as your first 2 shampoos. 3, your second shampoo should be a moisturizing shampoo. Okay. Number 4, you should be deep conditioning your hair, prepping it for your braids. You should be doing that. Just don't throw conditioner in your hair and rinse it out. No, 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 ma'am, no ham, no turkey. You should be deep conditioning your hair. There's deep conditioning caps on Amazon. You can do a steam treatment, or you can do a deep conditioning using 2 processing caps. I'll show y'all that in another video. Once you finish your deep condition, after 20 minutes, do not over condition. When you over deep condition, your hair it will operate just like dry hair. It will break off. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Think of a limp noodle. I'm sorry. Mm-mm. Think of overcooked noodles. I should have said that. Yeah. You know when the noodles overcook and you press it and it just smush up? Your hair can definitely do that. If you don't believe me, try it if you want to. Now, to add a little razzle dazzle, get some Olaplex number 3. I think it's number 3 for you guys. Olaplex number 3. Mix that in with your hair mask so you can strengthen your cuticles. Make sure your bonds are nice and intact. After you do that and you at the kitchen sink, I know a lot of people shampoo in the kitchen sink. I like to do it in the kitchen sink or in my laundry room. But when you get ready to rinse your hair, you're going to hate me for this. Do not rinse your hair with warm water or hot water. You should be rinsing your hair after a deep conditioning treatment with cool water. Cool water locks in that moisture. Okay? Warm water opens up your cuticle, your hair bonds. It starts to break a little bit. That's what warm water do, get all of that dirt and debris out. And then once you put that conditioner on your hair, on your hair, not your scalp, just your hair. Once you put that cool water on there, it starts to close and it starts to lock in that moisture. Once you finish doing that, you should not be using a regular cotton towel to dry your hair. You should be using a microfiber towel. Okay, so you should be using a microfiber towel. Look how that looks. A microfiber towel is what I have in my salon. This is what I dry my hair with, along with my client's hair. You are going to just squeeze your hair as you are drying your hair. Squeeze, not roughing it, just squeeze as you are drying your hair. What that do is that it takes the moisture out. It takes some moisture out, but also leaves some moisture in, the right the right amount of moisture in, and also it does not um rip your hair. Now, cotton towels will rip your hair. Like it will wrap around your hair shaft, and it will, as you are pulling that towel and doing that, it would just be pulling your hair. And sometimes that's how split ends, you know, come a thing, and static and all of that stuff. You don't want that. After you do that, here is the part that most braiders is not going to tell you, but I am. You're going to want to get to use two products. Those two products are leave-in, yes, like a light leave-in, a leave-in, and um, a heat protectant. You need to prepare your hair for the blow drying process. Like that is hot air. So it's going to damage your hair. You need to prepare your hair for that. Once you use those two products and you are blow drying your hair, the product will seep in the hair shaft and it's not going to show, like, it's not going to, slip, as the braiders will say, like it will just be invisible. But your hair is moisturized and protected. That is the important part. Okay, so now that you done prepped your hair for braids and everything, I'm gonna get on another video to show y'all what products I recommend to prepare your hair for braids. But while your hair is in braids, you're going to want to keep your hair moisturized while it's in braids. Make sure that you have a light leave-in. This is made with 100% aloe vera juice and some oil that I make for the scalp. I just put it in here, give it a good shake, and I'll spray it all over. If you don't have something like this with oil in it, just get a light leave-in, spray your hair down from root to tip, and then take some oil, put it on your hands, emulsify it, and rub it through. This protects your hair, keeps your hair nice and moisturized while it's in braids. Okay? Because most people do not wash the hair with apple cider vinegar, which can cause a number of damages to your scalp and to your hair. Um, but that's another video for another time. This video is just for you prepping your hair for braids. It is so important that you do these steps the right way. If not, then come to someone like me and I can prep your hair for braids. I can actually show you how to prep your hair for braids. Okay? All right. So thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Have a great night. See you in the next video.